This is the part two stuff I have to remember of my how to make a better country or whatever it was. What you do, oh, since clothing has names on it, you can only wear clothing of your race. So, like, or it's made in a certain country, you can only wear the country you're from, your origin of your country, your actual race. So, like China, everybody's gonna be walking around naked because they can't use made in China stuff. So you might as well get rid of all your shoes and whatever else you got. You know, all the stuff that's made in China and all the food, all the made in Mexico food, like all the fruits that are grown, tomatoes and all that. You can't eat those because they're made in Mexico. Even though it could be some other race, it's still made in Mexico, so it's their product. So all the phones you're gonna have to send back to China or Japan or wherever this stuff's made. All your electronics gone. You don't have any electronics. Your car, Honda, all your cars gonna have to go back to whatever country they came from. And what else? I guess we'll just be eating corn and root vegetables here in America. I guess we're going to have European countries, but I don't think there's much grown over there either. Being the famine went through that, and the potatoes, and all they got is potatoes, the same as we got here. Oh, and the top, that was what I was going to say, the top tier, there's a point where you have to turn vegan because you're going to want to get rid of all crime. You're going to want to get rid of all murder. So you have to break it down to where you can't kill anything, and so the top tier is going to be vegan because you can't have no killing at the top tier. So I guess, you know, all you people that eat meat think you're top tier, you're going to have to go back, start at country number 300 or 299, wherever you test for where they still eat meat, but can't do it here. In fact, you're not supposed to do it on the planet, and you're not supposed to do it even in the northern hemisphere. It's supposed to be vegan, you know, considering Jupiter had meat eaters in the southern hemisphere, which was the north was pointed toward the sun and the south was always in darkness. So the meat eaters were in the southern hemisphere because it was illegal, and they knew it was wrong to eat meat, and that's the reason it was in the southern hemisphere of Jupiter. Before here, you know, there was nobody here on Earth. You know, this is when all life was on Jupiter, and then before that, all life was on Saturn, and all they ate was fish. And then before that, apparently, I don't know what was Uranus or Neptune or one of those out there, and they started eating bugs. And I think that's what tipped the whole thing off, is when they started eating bugs. And then the next planet they were eating fish, and the next planet they were eating meat. And now here on Earth you don't have any sanctity of any life at all. So the next planet you're probably all going to be cannibals. You're going to be just going around killing each other. Probably be born with all the animals will have armor on them or something, and all you people are going to have, you know, you're calling yourself carnivores. So all the things that you see of carnivores, like bear claws and teeth, that's what you're going to have on the next planet. But you might not be as fast as them, and they might lose all their canines and claws and just be bundles of joy again, instead of having to be your killer machines that you try to blame them on everything. Anyway, so yeah, you got to be vegan to be the top tier country. I don't know if you watched my other video. You got to watch my other video to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, and I might have another video if I can remember anything else.